Hello everybody, Mike Tannic here, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Um, I know I took a pretty long break from this series, and one of the reasons was that I went communist too early, and I think those of you who reached out to me and told me that knew it way before I did. Um, there were several problems with turning communist way too early, and I will show you why, which if you didn't already know. The first is we cannot complete this national focus chain. We cannot do the Fair Labor Standards Act, and we can't do the Federal Housing Act. And with a communist in the government, even a communist advisor, which I had to get rid of, we cannot do limited intervention, which we are going to need if we're going to, communize uh, the rest of North and Central South America. So you can see there about halfway down, no part of the government has a trait communist revolutionary. So I had to go back to an earlier save and uh, basically just kind of make some tweaks and resist my massive urge to go communist. So, what else has changed? There are a few more divisions here. All of my divisions have been changed from the garrison and cavalry to the standard infantry division, which is now, I will show you their organization, a 20 width division, the kind of standard loadout of 7 infantry, 2 artillery, and of course I have engineer and artillery support here. So that's done. And I have a training army, obviously, and their job is to get up to the experience level, and that's it. Those are really the only changes I made. So I kind of went on to the point where we're on the cusp of being communist, and well, let's see, what can we do right now? You know what, I am not going to save up for Earl Browder again until I am absolutely sure that I have completed all of the national focuses and decisions that I can before switching over, because as you can see, we're basically communist already. You know, we're democratic in name only right now. So the things I'm keeping my eye on right here is the start of the Spanish Civil War. Now, with the national focus of limited intervention, that lowers the thresholds for us to be able to intervene in foreign affairs, especially with war support and world tension. We don't have to have world tension at like 110% to intervene. And boy, do I want to intervene. I cannot wait to get me some juicy Madrid. So, in the meantime, let's see. We are building. I'm kind of focusing right now on building civilian factories and building up my naval dockyards. There is this focus, where is it? Over here, the Two Ocean Navy Act, which I fully plan on doing, which will really up our naval production. We're going to get a total of 10 more dockyards. But, I will show you, never fear. We are still building, where is he? The USS Earl Browder has not gone away. The USS Mumfler, Pimpfler, whatever it was, we're going to have to rename it. As a matter of fact, since we are building this carrier, I'm going to try to recreate the name faithfully here. You are the Fleur Pappas. Pappas. Mumfler Pappas. That's you. That's your name. There you go. Our very first carrier, Ranger Class A2, because I did make some mods to it. As a matter of fact, let's see, what mods did we make? Yeah, kind of across the board, just made it better. Almost up to a Carrier 3, which, fine. That's done. So, political power is kind of our bottleneck right now in terms of getting things done. Uh, because what I want to do is hold a national referendum. At this point, the Civil War isn't even an option because there's so much support for communism. Um, uh-oh. Yep, okay, and here we go. So this is the part where Republican Spain gets smashed. And obviously we're not really able to see much, and not much in the way of political options we can do to change anything. Now, since they are communist, you would think that would be a little bit higher. But you know what? I guess since, we haven't taken the plunge and just declared communism, it's just not going to happen. Um, so as you can see, before we had the modifier. Oh, jeez. Right. Okay. So the Germans are about to German on everybody. I forgot what I was saying, but the point is here, Republican Spain, also known as Communist Spain, is going to get smashed because that's what always happens. Like in earlier builds of Hearts of Iron 4, Republican Spain stood a much bigger chance of winning, but they nerfed that, and now we're stuck with a nationalist Spain for, maybe historical reasons. I don't know, but they nerfed them, and that's fine. Because what I wanted to do was to send a few token divisions over here solely for the army experience. With the knowledge beforehand that they are just going to die. But in order to do that, we have got to finish this, and it is almost done. Yep. Grants to world tension limit minus 35% for us to actually get involved. And what is it right now? Okay, so we are going to continue on down this chain. Now, can we do the Federal Housing Act yet? No. It's still too early. We're still drafting legislation on that. So, let us do war propaganda. And that's going to cost us some representatives and senators, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine because they have no idea we're about to be communist. So, right. What I was saying before, the slow economic growth, that's going to go away as soon as we get this guy here. And as soon as we finish war propaganda, I think I will feel comfortable taking the plunge into communism because I have not found any other focuses here that require us to be one way or the other. Oh, wait, no, we have to do that. Ooh. Alright, is it worth it? I mean, we already have 5 research slots. That would give us 1 extra. Alright, so, free dockyards. The Muffler Pappas is going. The submarines are going. The Destroyer 2s are going. I would actually like to put more into the light cruisers. Because we have a number of capital ships building. We have a lot of heavy cruisers built already. As a matter of fact, where is our navy? The peace movement in the United States has suffered a severe setback as Congress passed a joint resolution encouraging President FDR to use military force, if necessary, to safeguard American interests around the world. It appears that many in Congress have decided that it was American indecisiveness that allowed the Great War to drag on for so long and consume so many lives. They point out that within a few months of U.S. troops entering Europe, the Great War had come to an end. An earlier intervention, they argue, could have saved hundreds of thousands of lives. Okay, then. You make me feel bad about everything. So, here's what we're going to do. Alright, what do I have to do? Build munitions plant in South Carolina. Good. I need more munitions plants anyway, more military factories. Because as you can see, our artillery production is a dragon, as is our light tank production, because I am training a single armored division, which is going to take forever. So, South Carolina, I believe it was. We are going to build you here. And we are going to expedite that, please. So, make sure that's right. Yeah, I mean, okay, South Carolina. Like, I just read it, and I already kind of forgot, maybe. So, you know what? I'm going to do a small lobbying effort just because this support bar here is getting to the point where I'm starting to get nervous. And a lot of these national focuses require us to be in good standing with both Senate and Congress. So I'm not going to mess with that. Like here, yeah, we couldn't do the 2 Ocean Navy Act as it stands. We might be able to after the munitions plant is finished, but... Okay. So. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to merge this with my Doomstack fleet over here, except they are going... There we go. Right here. And where exactly are these guys? Yeah, they're still in LA, which is good. I don't want them out and about. I want them protected close to the homeland because I know Japan is getting froggy over here. And they never seem to be able to get past this point, guys. You know? I mean, sometimes, like, if, you know, you intervene and you bring some armor to the fight, that changes. You know, depending on which side you're on, but they seem to always get stuck in Northeast China. So, I'm going to take a quick dip around the world and see what these guys are up to. Okay, National Research Policy. Not good. They're going to get an extra research slot. Good for them. What about China? Because China recently defeated Communist China, so... They're working on construction effort, which is what? Okay. Construction effort 3. What does that do for them? Okay. Fine. That's probably a smart strategy for China. Their infrastructure sucks. As does their production. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. See, Republican Spain is just getting pushed back. Huh. Okay, so if world tension cracks 35% and we turn communist, we can send volunteers. Which I would really like to do. But, okay, submarine ops. That's good. I am trying to make sure that none of our doctrines fall too far behind. I am primarily focusing on land, as you can see. And these take quite a while. As does air doctrine, 210 days. What about naval? This might be time better spent elsewhere. Although I could use naval experience, which I'm not going to. So let's see what we can do in industry. That's almost a full year ahead of time, so we are not touching that. Good. Alright, we're going to do fuel refining too. Because I don't want to build a bunch of silos, honestly, is the reasoning behind that. When we should just be able to take our oil out of the spigot and be fine. Also a year ahead of time. So we're almost backed into a corner about what we can do. Although, since we are building armor divisions, I do want to get the maintenance company. Because they are indispensable when it comes to any sort of mechanized or armor divisions. They are a must if you don't want to continually replace just broken down equipment. So, how much political power are we getting? Alright, that small lobbying effort will be done soon enough. Because I want to start to bring Earl Browder back into the fold. And it kind of killed me to just, you know, load the save. Like, and spend the 150 political power to get him out. But I wanted to stay faithful to this playthrough rather than start all over, which would have been really easy to do. I'm sticking with this ship. I don't care. It's the Mike Tannick, USS Mike Tannick, and if it goes down, it goes down. But it will not go down without a fight, and it will go down gloriously. You'll see. I'll show all of you. All right, what do we got? Germany. That's who I'm really concerned about. Let's see, what are they up to? Synthetic rubber. So what does that mean? So that means they've already done this. They get a synthetic refinery. Oh. Wow, so they did complete that focus, which is going to set them ahead of everybody in the terms of resource gain. That makes me a little nervous. What is France doing? Perfecting wine. Oh, improved screen ships. I'm impressed. And where is that? So that means they've done the Navy focus. I don't know, you know, maybe this is historical, but if France had a shred of brain power in this game, they would be focusing entirely on the Maginot Line and ground forces, but it appears that is not going to be the case. And the last one I'm really concerned about is Russia. What are they doing? What were they doing? Yes. All right. Got our research speed up. Do I want to do this yet? I don't really have an immediate need for these. Is there anything else I could do? No, this is... I'm not willing to eat the penalty on that. That is a huge penalty for being ahead of time. So let's see. Oh, yes. I definitely want to start getting my bombers up. Because we are America, and that is what we do. We bomb the hell out of everybody until they do what we want. And we're about to have a North Carolina class battleship. Let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, so we just finished a brand new battleship. So when that finishes, I will switch that over. And I will likely use up our naval experience to kind of soup up the battleship too. Whichever class that is. So, considering the fact that we are likely going to be going to war in South America, we're going to take Mexico first. They could call in allies. I would like to kind of beef up that defense in Panama. So we are going to take you. Alright, got a brand new division. You go to the training army. Okay, now you are going to come down here. And I might actually even build a fort in Panama. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it's no rush on this, but... yeah, let's build that up nice and good. At least to 5. And... yeah, that can wait. Because if that changes, like if we go to war with Mexico right here... and they start to call in allies, which I don't think they have any, do they? They have no faction, no allies. Oh, and we're guaranteeing their independence. Well, that's... wow, 50. We're going to revoke that guarantee. Yes, and that will raise world tension, which we want to do. Build new munitions plant, South Carolina. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. I am building it. You just got to give me a chance. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to hydrate at the same time. So, North Carolina class. First of all, what are we going to do here? What is it? It's a super heavy battleship, I believe. And we cannot yet get these. Fine. That's okay. Let us up our cruisers then. the Wichita class. And what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our battleship, which makes me really wish I was playing with the Man the Guns DLC. So what I want to do, guns, for sure, reliability, we don't need any fires or breakdowns, and the engine. Oh, can we do 2 on the engine? I don't know if I want to do engine or armor. Okay, so what are the modifiers here? We're all in the green. So that is what I'm going to do. 1 apiece. Alright, so let's do this. And that. Yep, 37 days is nothing. That couldn't have been timed better, actually. Well, unless it was less than 37 days, but we won't talk about that. Okay, so how is our soon-to-be friend... Well, you know what? It looks like Republican Spain is pushing back a little bit. There are these mountain ranges here, which are excellent, which you can see they are on the defensive, according to these little things. And it takes a lot to push them out of those hills. On my playthrough with Nationalist Spain, this was kind of my approach right here. I'd come up through this valley, and there are some minor hills and this river that you got to cross, but you know, if you come up through here and knock them out of these hills rather than fighting in the mountains, you got a clear shot to Madrid. And, you know, if you're not doing that great with them, they'll probably move their capital either to Valencia or Murcia here. So I am hoping against hope we can get this, all these focuses done, which we're not going to be able to. That's another 70 days. That's another 70 days. So yeah, we will see. And I think I'm going to do the focus on Europe. You know, Asia is kind of a mire that you get bogged down in. Like, I don't want to sit there and slug it out with the Japanese across China. Because you can encircle as many Japanese divisions as you want. They'll just keep sending more. So we're not doing that. I refuse. I will not. And you know, it actually looks like Republican Spain is pushing back a bit here. Usually, well, not up here. I think they're about done. Yeah, whatever divisions they have, they're toast. But over here, they're actually kind of looping around. Okay, yeah, we need this political power, and we need it now. We are getting 1.12 per day, which is a lot better than what we were doing. So, what I would like to do is actually focus on our divisions here. Now, we got the 3rd Marine Division. I actually am going to put these guys in a separate army. So, we got you and you guys. I have 3 Marine Divisions so far. And let's see. Let's give them a good commander. I kind of forget my history here about which one of these generals was a Marine Corps general. Doesn't really matter right now. So I'm going to go with Lucian Truscott. You're in charge of those guys. This is the training army. You're done. So you go there. And do I have any Marine divisions by accident here? Uh-oh. Let's see. What's going on here? Why are you out of supply? Ah, jeez. Because there's 2 of you in the same supply area that don't need to be. So let's send 1 more of you to the Philippines. Just in case, yet again, the Japanese get froggy. So let's send you there. Hopefully the Phoenix Island garrison will be a little bit better. Let's check the supply situation here. Okay, that's much better. Alright, no more skull. And you know what? That sucks, because I was draining my manpower and equipment which I cannot afford to spare. I am so much in the red on artillery. I mean, not as bad as I was. I might actually rearrange this, because we need tanks, and we need them now. So I'm not going to pull from that. I will pull from support equipment for now. And I will pull 1 from infantry equipment. Since, you know, we're not starting Lend-Lease right now. We just can't. We're not allowed. And we need ourselves a good old tank division. Oh, wow. So, yeah, this is kind of my doom stack here. As far as defense in the Atlantic goes, I mean, I'm not really going to be concerned much with Germany until I absolutely have to. Alright, that's more war support. Even better. So let's do focus on Europe. Because what I'm going to try to do is actually... Oh man, we're just communists. Look at this. I mean, there's like a few holdouts. 2% of the population doesn't support communism. All we need is Mr. Earl Browder, or actually all we need is... We could do it right now. But I don't necessarily want to. See, these focuses, I swear, they're going to kill me. Manhattan Project. You know, I can live without this. Because we are playing an alternate history, so I will go down this chain as far as I can before I switch over to really the military side of things. You know, I got to get the Warplanes Division. I believe I already have built the Pentagon, which is helpful. I do want to get the Selective Training Act. For the simple fact that our numbers right now are terrible. So, let us take the plunge, guys. And just in case I'm wrong yet again, I'm going to go ahead and save. And we, my friends, are going to revolution again. Woo! Yeah, I already read that before, guys, so we're not going to go through that again. Our stability's down, but my god, are we communist as ever. Yep, that's us. Look at that flag. Oh, Earl Browder, you did make it. Why? Okay, fine. Fine. You know, I didn't need that anyway. We got war propaganda. I did want to do that, but you know what? We will shed that other ways. Because that was just not something I was willing to do. So, we're fine. We, my friends, are going to make it. So, next up, selective no, okay. We can't do that. What is our support at? Can we do no, we cannot do special measures. So, let us do... How many are we missing, first of all? For the Selective Training Act. Oh. Okay, we're only missing 5 senators, so fine. That should be easy. How is our construction of that munitions plant going? Oh, check this out. That's going to be done, and we can select that focus. That will be done tomorrow, actually. Beautiful. Which means I gotta get busy on divvying up. Okay, yep, more tanks, please. So, let's have a look here. Let's do the Selective Training Act. Still no. Why? No. Okay, fine. We'll do it my way. There we go. Lobbying. And in the meantime, we will continue to rack up that political power, which is... beautiful. That is excellent. So, who all do we have here, and who all do we have abroad that we can bring home? So, we're going to take all these guys, put them in a new army. How many are you? 32. Okay. let's see. What about our Marines? Where did our Marines go? You're going in your own army. Okay, so now we have 29. Which is just a few too many, so we will take off you, and you. And we'll start our own army where you guys aren't invited. Alright, so we're going to go with Mr. Patton himself. And let us start to build this offensive line. There we go. Right now, it's going to be the entire border. So who's left? We got all these guys here. And you, let's see. You are going to be... this army is going to be absorbing the Purple Army. Any new divisions that come out. So for right now, you are in reserve. And I need you guys back here. And we do have a new division ready. Now the Marine Division. Excellent. Who did we have? We had Lucian Truscott here, right? Yeah. Let's stick with him. And who else? No one else. And how is that going? 19 days. Alright. So, while we mobilize for war, let's check out what's going on here. Now, it does look like Nationalist Spain has actually, ooh, I can send volunteers. Beautiful. That is what we're going to do. 3 divisions. Well, guess what? Do I have a present for you? I got 5 divisions here. You two temporarily can go to this army. Not a problem. So, General Omar Bradley, let us get in there and get us some army experience. Now, we know we're going to lose. That's just granted. You know, and it's going to be, you know, bad for old boy's officer and, you know, officer record. Whatever that may be. But, you know, this is a lost cause, and they are quite expendable, so. Oh, and we still have an unassigned division. So, actually, no. You'll temporarily go there. Alright, so where does that leave us? We need the Selective Training Act. Oh, we're short by 1 senator. Okay, so hopefully in 14 days that will sort itself out. Now in the meantime, I'm apparently short all of this equipment. I do not recall any of my aircrafts going on training missions, so I'm kind of confused. You know what that is? I know what that is. That is the aircraft carrier having some trouble with okay. Yeah, the air wings. You know what? I don't want... I'm not sure if I want close air support yet. But we'll see about that. We will see. Because I might actually have these guys patrolling the Mexican coast and providing close air support for our divisions plowing through. As a matter of fact, let us get a offensive line going all the way to Mexico City. There we go. Alright. Now we got the national focus, which reduces our planning time. Which is great, because these guys will have one hell of a bonus to plow over the Mexican troops, which are sorely lacking in equipment, and just basically the substance of their divisions is garbage, which I'm happy about. You know, I'm not going to complain about that, so. So our troops will be here. Oh god, I hope it's not too late. Like, they are gonna... Oh no. Madrid is under attack, guys. That is a bad. That is a real bad. Okay, can we do the Selective Training Act yet? No, we are still short by 1 senator. Come on, man. Aren't my magic lobbying efforts good enough for you? Okay. I would really love to do war propaganda, but I think if we see some successes here... Okay, here we go. Showtime. Where are we weak? Can we see the organization here? Alright. We have way more artillery than they do, so let's get you over here. We're going to attack them from 2 different fronts. And we are going to win. Why is General Omar Bradley not here? And why do I not have him assigned to an army group? Let's do Eisenhower. Good old Ike. Alright. Let's go. Time to beat these guys back. Now, the trick here is I don't want to win too much. I still want Republican Spain to fall, but I need that juicy, delectable army experience to do it. And we are knocking them out of the fight. Too easy. As a matter of fact, I would love to make a corridor right here to relieve these troops. They still have a port, so they're not, like, cut off, but they're also not, in a very good position. Like, now we're gonna beat these guys back. That's just too easy. Too easy. You guys are terrible, and I'm good. And I have somewhere to be. I'm gonna go retake Tortosa. Okay. May I now? Okay, Republican Spain, good. They're guarding. Oh my god, look at these divisions. I forgot how trash they are. They're not divisions. They're aptly named brigades. They're just brigades. Like, 3 infantry regiments. It's nonsense. Now, I could send an attack to lock those guys down, but I'm not going to do that. Because these guys are kind of garbage as well. At least that one is. Yeah, like, they do have real divisions here, but a lot of them are these, like, revolutionary units that just weren't really into it in the first place, so... I'm gonna relieve these guys here, because that guy's about to cave. Just look at that army experience rack up. This is very good, because what I need to do is... Our armor divisions need some love. Like, they are absolute trash. They don't even have a support company. Another reason why I am... Ooh, I can do that now. Selective Training Act. Beautiful. So we need bodies. We need bodies to go make bodies. And... Ladies and gents, I think we are arriving just in time, because if they lose that port, this folds. And it looks as though their 2 mountain divisions are holding strong. But we can't be sure of that, so let us get in there now. Like, time now. They cannot wait. Like, yeah, they are almost definitely going to take Madrid. I mean, look at this. I mean, the fight's almost over. But I want to kind of be the hero here. And relieve Barcelona. Attacking across a river against my better judgment, that's going to sting. Alright, you're fighting too. Well, let's see now. There were some engineering things that I think it was engineering. Or was it industry? Okay, half a year. I still do not want to eat that penalty. Another half a year. Another half a year. So how are we doing here? 38. Yes. Improved infantry equipment. Yes, please. Alright, what's it going to take to get rid of this? A lot of... Oh, Jesus. Yay! Everybody likes Earl Browder. What's not to like? He looks trustworthy. Question mark. Okay, am I beating these guys back or what? These are the Revolutionary Brigades, so they're trash. There's no reason I shouldn't be smashing them. They don't even have artillery support. So, uh-oh. Who's this guy? Oh, that's a real division. Come on. We have to beat them before that division shows up, because that is going to be a problem. And we're screwed. Jesus. Why is he now in reserve? Okay, yeah, I get it. Combat with shrank because we're doing they're doing bridge defense, or we're seizing bridge. Okay, so that kind of shrinks it. What a shame. We are gonna wear them down though, because they just don't have the numbers, they don't have the artillery, and I believe this is the real infantry division, and yeah, there it goes. Their strength is so low. I thought we would be suffering more casualties in this, but we are apparently not. You know, and I think it has a lot to do with that artillery support. So where are they sending them? Oh no, no, they seized Barcelona. This is bad. Come on, get these units out of here, guys. We outclassed them by a lot. Like, they got Diego de Albornoz, which I've played with. I mean, he's a great guy. I'm sure he's got a great wife and kids and all that, but he sucks as a general. And they're negative air support, so why are these guys not dying? Damn. Damn, damn. He does have that one tactic, which is, kind of killing us here. I wonder if I should have attacked there instead. Okay, there's one out of the fight. And as that division or combat with shrinks, our killing power increases. So, oh boy. Okay. Anyway, missing equipment production. I'm aware of that. So, my ideas here, I am improving the infrastructure, and I did so in Nevada all the way because of the fact we get all this steel and all this tungsten, and I also did it in Texas because look at that oil. That good, sweet, delicious Texan oil. Oregon, I am improving the infrastructure simply because I would like to build there, and the infrastructure there was terrible. So, after all this is done, I mean, we're already started on the things that matter here. The military factories, which I'm building all around. We have more than enough civilian factories at this point. The ones that we started with and the ones that I added, because all these 111 consumer goods factories, that number is going to change. Particularly when, you know, I changed to civilian economies. It's going to go from 50% of our civilian factories being used for nothing to 35%, which is great. That is what I like to see. Alright, how are we doing here, fellas? Alright, we made it. And Republican Spain has reinforced us. Can we take the port? We are fighting German divisions now. Not good. Okay, well, we are not going to win that attack. Let's quit there. Let's see how we can do up here. If we open this corridor, these guys will be resupplied and maybe have a chance. And if not, look, we tried. Now, they do have a real infantry division here, which is entrenched. That is not good. But most of it is this nonsense right here. They have really high organization, but they got... that usually comes with a really lousy unit. So let's see. This guy's about out of the fight. Pardon? I really want to open this corridor. And what is Germany thinking? If I can get here, that cuts them off, but of course they also have a port. And we got Italian troops as well. So, if I can, I'm going to do a two-pronged assault on Barcelona after they're cut off. Because I don't know if that port there is actually capable of sustaining that many divisions. It may not be, which would be great for us. Okay, yeah, and they're throwing all their reserves in here. They do not want that corridor open. But we're going to open it. Okay, let's see. This guy is in multiple combat. Man, the state of my forces. I thought I would kind of plow through these guys. I really did. I honestly thought that, but look at that tick down. And now we're in the yellow. Not good. Okay, well, don't know if that's going to work, guys. So let's go ahead. Look, we're losing there. No point. Now what is this? Is this a real infantry division? It is not. So let me take my two highest organization. We're going to go around. And we are going to roll right over these guys. Oh yeah, they'll be done in like a day or so. I can actually use this as a feint. Because as I attack here, they are going to kind of send troops up this way. But, oh man, we are not going to be fast enough to save these guys. So we're going to do a two-pronged assault from here and here to try to break through. Please let us break through. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you're not going to win that. Actually, nope, stop. Stop. They have a unit leaving. When is he going to leave? 5 hours. Okay, now let's do it. Can we break through to these poor beleaguered troops? It doesn't look good. Look at their strength. Their organization is high. But they have absolutely no way of reinforcing. And France isn't going to help. You know, they don't want to get involved. They use the head in sand approach. So let's see here. How is this depleting at all? Or are we just wasting our time? Yeah, that's really sad. And why are we suffering attrition? Oh, mountain. Yeah, I figured. All I really want is this. Okay, we are going to get back here, and we are going to attack Barcelona. Because it is relatively undefended. Alright, we got the maintenance company. Next is logistics. Because that's going to be our real killer as we plus up our divisions. Is the supply. Particularly if we get involved in Asia for whatever reason. But, oh boy. We got to break through. Come on, guys. We've got to get through to them. They are counting on us. And those Germans are not going to stop. Okay, so they got a real deal infantry division here. And that's ticking down pretty good. Okay, so Mr. Bradley, you are going to handle that. Alright. I really want to get to the war propaganda, but we are nowhere near the right world tension yet. I would like our stability to be better. But again, I did do... What did I do? I granted refuge to German scientists for our research bonus. And sometimes I do both the German and Italian scientists. But this was not one of those cases. I just couldn't spare it, so... Alright, what are you? You are going to that army. Get on the front line. How is our armored division coming up? Still just sucking on tanks. This is awful. Yeah, we need to get those tanks built at a better clip than 1.18 per day, so artillery is okay. Let's plus this up. And what we really need to do next is our production efficiency, which looks like after the B-17 we will have that. How are we doing here, guys? Yes! Yes, we made it and are successfully defending it. Now, can we break through there? No, we cannot. So, alright, let's quit that attack. There we go. These guys should be better supplied now. You are... Okay, it's hot. Oh, boy. Oh, damn, oh, damn. That's not good. Okay. Yep. We are picking these guys off. Our combat width is twice theirs, and they are, they're peeling away. But even if we do get that, we still have to break through here, and there's Italian units which are probably marginally better than what we're going to fight for the Spanish. Yes, we got the Flying Fortress. Okay, so anything else on this line is going to be a little bit too much for us, so let us get back to this. Am I willing to eat that? 178 days, not bad. I do want that construction. I lied. I want the concentrated industry, because we need that factory output to get up pronto. And we're almost ready to appoint a new political advisor. Now, Earl Browder's already in, so we don't have to worry about that. So, who do we want next? Anyone here? Military factory. That guy helps a lot with our, like, just building our war machine. Let's see. Armaments. There's another guy here that I thought, or do I have him? Oh, okay, that's the guy that I really wanted. The rest of these guys, okay, but what I really want to get into actually is one of these. And I will do that after I get enough political points to get rid of this goddamn undisturbed isolation, which is kind of ruining our lives right now. And we're being attacked by... Okay, these garbage units. That's fine. Alright, and I am going to have to peel off one unit from this attack because we need someone to defend. Dedicated defender, because I do not want to lose this port. These guys are counting on us. I swear, like, the early game battles are like Napoleonic battles, like, in the fact that they take forever to resolve. Okay, we're just gonna pull off that attack now. We're gonna defend. This guy has 0 chance of actually beating us. And he's done. Now let's let that organization refill a bit. Matter of fact, just as a probing attack to keep them busy. Yeah, okay, now these guys are involved in dual combat, so that's really going to screw up their day. While the rest of my guys kind of rest up, bulk up, and gain. So my goal is I'm either going to break through to these guys this video, or I am not. But I want a solid answer one way or the other. So now we are attacking them. I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, they have too much German and Italian support. I think these divisions are lost. I think my time is better spent defending. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to cancel that attack. And you boys are going to come down here for the final stand. Madrid is in enemy hands. So where, then, has the capital moved to? Valencia. Good. Fine. Okay, we got the Wichita class, and what I want to do now is go back to focusing on infantry. Since we were able to do improved infantry equipment, we can also do the support equipment. And there we go. So, here's the plan. I am going to drag this conflict out as long as possible while still losing, hopefully, because I want this all to turn nationalist while gaining everything I possibly can out of it in the way of army experience so I can build better divisions. As a matter of fact, before we go... No, I don't want to train anyone. Yeah. I want to edit. You are getting a maintenance company. That's my big accomplishment. But seriously, with these 3 divisions, we can build up enough army experience to put together a somewhat formidable early armored division. And that, my friends, with the Selective Training Act, is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.